Imagine a weapon so controversial, so radical, that the US military's top brass called it dangerous. They warned it was unpredictable, a liability that could get their own soldiers killed. Yet, in the crucible of war, this very weapon would rewrite the rules of engagement, defy every expectation, and prove its most powerful skeptics utterly wrong. This is the story of an innovation born from desperation, feared by its creators, and ultimately validated by the brutal reality of combat. In the early 1940s, America was gearing up for a war that would span the globe. Every piece of equipment, from tanks and aircraft to the rifles in soldiers' hands, was being scrutinized, tested, and pushed to its absolute limit. But among the endless blueprints and prototypes, one experimental weapon sparked a level of alarm unlike any other. The Army's most senior generals argued against its development. They saw it as too volatile, too risky. In their eyes, its failure wouldn't just be an inconvenience. It could cost American lives, sabotage critical operations, or even turn allies against them in a moment of catastrophic malfunction. The warnings were clear. This was a gamble they couldn't afford to take. But on the front lines, the situation was growing desperate. The enemy was advancing with terrifying speed, and strategies that looked perfect on paper were collapsing under the harsh pressure of real-world combat. The soldiers needed an edge, something that could break the stalemate and change the tide of battle. Necessity demanded boldness, and the calls for a new solution grew louder than the chorus of warnings. The weapon had never seen a live battlefield. Its entire history was confined to controlled environments, where every test was meticulously monitored and every result logged. But simulations can't replicate the sheer chaos of war, the unpredictable terrain, the sudden storms, the ever-present factor of human error. Every failure during training was magnified tenfold in the minds of the top command. The generals doubted it. The engineers hesitated. But the soldiers on the ground? They just needed it to work. Then came the moment of truth. In a small but strategically vital engagement, the order was given to deploy it. The tension was palpable. Officers watched through binoculars, their hearts pounding, as soldiers activated the weapon for the first time in hostile territory. They were bracing for the disaster they had been warned about. But it never came. Instead, the weapon performed with a level of precision and power that stunned everyone. It was faster, more accurate, and more devastatingly effective than even its most optimistic supporters had dared to hope. Where they had feared a catastrophe, they found a decisive advantage. Where they had predicted a fatal vulnerability, they discovered an incredible new opportunity. The risk had paid off. As the war raged on, the weapon's reputation underwent a radical transformation. What was once whispered about in hushed, anxious tones in high-level meetings as the risky experiment soon became one of the militarist's most trusted and valuable assets. It was the ace up their sleeve. Soldiers on the front lines began crediting it with saving their lives, turning desperate retreats into confident advances, and decisively influencing the outcomes of missions that had previously seemed impossible. The whispers of doubt were replaced by stories of its incredible success. But behind this triumphant narrative was a complex story of human ingenuity and difficult decisions. The engineers hadn't just built a weapon. They had built in safeguards, improvised solutions for unexpected failures on the fly, and relentlessly monitored its performance to make constant improvements. The very same generals who had once called it dangerous were forced to completely recalibrate their understanding of risk and innovation. History would remember their initial doubts, but it would celebrate the incredible results that followed. By the end of the war, this controversial weapon had done more than just survive combat. It had fundamentally redefined how the military approached technological innovation. It taught a crucial and timeless lesson. Sometimes, a calculated risk, one that is guided by expertise, courage, and a willingness to adapt, can overturn decades of conventional wisdom. The success of this weapon wasn't just a technical achievement. It was a testament to the human element of warfare. It showed that victory often belongs to those who are willing to trust in new ideas, even when they seem dangerous. This story, however, leaves us with a lingering and powerful question. How many other groundbreaking innovations are currently being ignored, feared, or dismissed before they ever get a chance to prove their potential? The war was a test of technology, but it was also a test of human judgment, adaptability, and the courage to trust in ideas that challenge the status quo. In the end, it wasn't the generals or the engineers who had the final say. Combat wrote the verdict. The skeptics were silenced, the doubters were proven wrong, and history would remember the bold few who chose to act when the entire system told them to hesitate. This is the story of the weapon that defied the odds, overcame skepticism, and proved that sometimes, the most dangerous thing of all is refusing to innovate. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden histories of technology and warfare.